Hello again. Welcome back. Today we're gonna be talking about run-on sentences, and we're going to start just by defining what a run-on sentence is. A run-on sentence is two or more sentences written incorrectly as one sentence. We have two main kinds of run-on sentences. Those not containing any punctuation, but we have two sentences in one or more. Let's see, the first example we have is just here. Every human being is a center of influence for good or evil. No man can live unto himself. So I changed the color. The one in black is the first sentence. We need punctuation here, a period to end the first sentence and to start the next one. So that's the first kind of sentence. Nathan and Annie are in the same class. They are in 8th grade. Two sentences together without any punctuation. Also, here we need a period. That's the first kind of run on. The second kind is the one containing just commas. But you know that a comma doesn't split the sentences. We need a period to finish a sentence. So we should change that comma. We say here, eagles prey on large birds and large fish. Period. We should change that. They also eat small birds and rodents. And we have the second example for this one using commas. Friends are valuable. There, the first sentence finishes. So treat them with care. Okay, in the cases where we have sentences joined by commas, sometimes we're just going to need to change that comma and place a period instead of the comma. And some other times we're going to need to add words, conjunctions. So let's see how to fix these sentences, how to correct them. How to correct run-on sentences. One, the first option we have is adding punctuation. When we have sentences, um, two sentences in one which don't contain any punctuation, we are going to add punctuation. For example, here, the first example, we have two sentences in one without any punctuation. So what we do is adding a period. Second example, again, it doesn't contain any punctuation. So what we do is writing down a period at the end of the first sentence. Remember that we need a period to finish a sentence. That's why, piece of cake, right? We have now the second way to correct a run-on. We are going to change the punctuation. It is when we have just the commas. And you know, a comma doesn't finish a sentence. It just splits items or elements in a series. It just makes like the idea to continue. So we're going to change that comma into a period. We're going to write down a period there. We have the second example. Friends are valuable. Treat them with care. So we're going to change to take out that comma. And we're going to write down a period. That's the second way to correct run-on sentences. But now we have a third one. In this one, we're going to add punctuation and a conjunction. This one, if it is necessary to add the punctuation, because sometimes we are going to have some sentences containing a comma but needing to add a conjunction. So the first example we have, it says Erica must take the exam. She will fail the course. Since we don't have punctuation, we're going to add it. And we're going to add a conjunction also. Erica must take the exam, comma, or she will fail the course. Then we have David didn't hoard the shepherds or sheep. Did he take anything from them? This is part of a story in the Bible. So what we're gonna do is adding a comma and nor. So David did not hoard the shepherds or sheep, comma, nor did he take anything from them. We're saying that he didn't do any of these two things. Then we have one more example. In this case, we have a comma after the first sentence. So what we need is just adding the conjunction. It says, God loves sinners. He doesn't accept sin. So God loves sinners, comma, but he doesn't accept sin. So let's do some further practice. Lydia loves dogs. Dogs love Lydia. Those are two sentences. But we want to make them sound together. So Lydia loves dogs, comma, and dogs love Lydia. Then we say most inventions have benefited mankind. Some inventions, however, have caused harm. So what we need here is to change that comma because we have the end of the first sentence there. Most inventions have benefited mankind. Period. Some inventions, however, have caused harm. So we have to analyze a run-on sentence and then we are going to decide what to do. If it needs to add a comma, if it needs to take out the comma and write down a period, if it needs to write down a comma and a conjunction. So we're gonna decide what to do. So this is all for today and see you next time. Bye bye.